Welcome to R1Soft, continuous data protection for Windows and Linux servers. We'll be covering installing CDP 3.0 Enterprise Edition on Linux. Before you start the install of the CDP server, you may want to visit the wiki pages to get some more detail on installing the CDP server on Linux using various different methods. In this case, I'm going to install it on CentOS 5.5 using yum. In order to install the CDP server using yum, we first need to add the repository to install from. So we'll go ahead and create the r1soft.repos file located under the etc yum.repos.d directory. Copy the information we got from the wiki page, paste that into this file, save the changes. Once the changes are saved, we'll go ahead and verify that they're written to the file. Once you've created the r1soft.repo file, you can go ahead and run yum install r1soft-cdp-enterprise-server, and that will install all the dependencies of the package. Once complete, you go ahead and run the r1soft-setup, and you can run the help command to get all the available options. Using the r1soft setup utility, we'll need to go ahead and create the login we'll log into the CDP server with, as well as setting the HTTP and the HTTPS ports. The CDP server comes with its own built-in web server. So if you already have a web server running on the box, you'll need to specify some alternate ports for the CDP server. While setting the port, you may see a message saying failed to set port for server. You can safely ignore that message. Those ports will be set even though it said it didn't. Once you have set the HTTP and HTTPS ports, you can go ahead and restart the CDP server service. Once the CDP server is restarted, you can go and launch a browser and connect to the CDP server. Type in the IP address and the port numbers if you specified some alternate port numbers for that CDP server to run under. Type in the credentials you specified using the r1soft setup utility. Log in. I'll prompt you for the license. You can either use the trial license, or if you purchased the tool, you can activate the license online. Thank you for taking the time to look at R1Soft and the CDP server software. If you'd like to find out more about R1Soft, please visit www.r1soft.com, or you can contact your sales rep at sales@r1soft.com.